We wanted you guys to sample the fruit that we talked about a couple weeks ago for the fruit group, and we brought in a variety of fruits as we usually try to do, because you guys are aware, as we discussed, remember you can have fresh fruit, correct? You can have dried fruit, which is what the apple chips are. You can have fruit juice, or you could have canned fruit. Those are, and then also frozen fruit. The fresh fruit I actually picked out. I just went down to the Fine Fair right on the corner there, the market, and was able to get 2 of these, which are mangoes. That's the yellow fruit you have there on your paper towel. What I did is I sliced it up, because this has a peeling on the outside, so you slice the peel. It has a core in the middle, right? Because fruits always have seeds in them, so the seed or the core is in the middle, which is really hard. It's kind of like, think of a pineapple. So I slice it up and I cut it into little chunks for you. And then the other one was a kiwi. And the kiwis were actually 3 for $1. So it's a pretty good price on the kiwi, right? And these mangoes were like $1 each. So I was able to take 3 kiwis and 1 mango and slice them up for you guys there, so you have an example of fresh fruit. So you guys are welcome to try those if you want. When you try them, think about like the texture and sort of the smell, and look at the color and the freshness, because remember we always talk about how fruits and things that come from the earth are very good for us because they're natural, and it's not something that's made in a factory. I mean, obviously you can tell this was just picked off a tree, both of these. With these, since they have peels, you don't necessarily have to wash them, but you just, you slice them up, and obviously you want to wash your knife and your hands before you slice it, right? Does anybody have any questions about either the kiwi or the mango being the yellow piece, or yes?
How come the kiwi seeds are so sour?
The kiwi seeds are so sour? Probably because it's sort of concentrated, right? Because the seed is what you plant in the ground to grow up, so it has a lot of the concentrated nutrients and the flavor that's in the kiwi. Yes?
Why does a kiwi have this yellow part? It sees.
Oh, that would be like the core. Like if you ever seen like a pineapple or sort of like an apple sliced up, that's the core part. And on the kiwi, it's like soft enough where you could eat it. The mango, the core is actually really hard. So that's why I sliced around the core on that. Yes, sir.
Is the kiwi the only fruit that has lots of seeds?
Oh, that's a great question. Actually, if you look at like strawberries and even bananas, they have the seeds in them too. And then there's some fruits where it's harder to see the seeds, like little blueberries, but even they have seeds, because as I said, you plant from the ground and they grow up from the ground. Yes?
Are kiwis the only fruit with soft cores?
They're one of the fruits with the softer cores, yes, that you peel. Most of the ones that you peel have a little bit harder cores, so that's a good question as well. Did you guys, has everybody tried the kiwi or the mango yet? No. A lot of times you get shakes when you go to restaurants and fruit juice places. They'll use mangoes and kiwis for shakes. And both of these are growing. I believe mangoes are growing a lot. This was actually growing in Peru, this mango here, but a lot in South America. You can also grow them in Florida as well, I believe. I know that a lot of times the kiwis I get come from Florida that I buy at home. How about the apricots, which I believe you guys might have sampled last year in school? Those are it's a fruit that looks like this. It's about this size. And what they do is they smash the juice out of it and they dehydrate it. Yes?
How come if you open up an apricot, it's all mushy and wet?
It's mushy inside because it was inside there was a lot of juice, right? So they squeeze the juice out of it and they use it to sweeten other products and for fruit juices. And what you have on the outside is more of the skin. Think of like a juicy peach if they dried it out, which you can get juicy peaches and apples as well. So with the apricots, that's what they do. They dehydrate it. And the good things about these fruits, guys, is that they're portable. You can take them with you, right? Like you can take apricots or apples or bananas with you, and a mango or a kiwi as well. You just have to peel it. And I have seen people that eat the fuzz on the kiwis. How about the juice? You guys have tried the juice? Yes. You have a question?
How long does it take to dry apple chip?
That's a good question. I think if you sliced an apple up and you put it in your oven, maybe on like 250 degrees, you could bake it and it would dehydrate it that way. Yes?
Why does the brown part of the kiwi taste like a cactus?
The brown part of the kiwi tastes like a cactus. I guess that's going back to the core and the seeds part a little bit, and that it's concentrated.